everyone. Tonight we're gonna talk about ASENTAR, the product itself in a new updated version. What is more important here is today we just finished and complete a training with our paging group from China, and they are the one that's going to kickstart the entire paging market as well as in China market. So what is more important? Without further ado, let's zoom in and on the updated version of what a center can do as a self-food. Let's start. Welcome. Tonight comes to the night where we have a center live on what our center product can do when it comes to health. Basically, in order to start, let's take a closer look. Today in live, let me switch this over to dark color. Okay, basically whatever that's happening in our life, it's already a result. And this result comes from the past action that we have taken, and action comes from past decision that we have made, and this decision comes from past mindset. That means the way we think. In the past, if I were to close the loop, basically what you will be seeing here is mindset actually equals to result. Mindset equals to result. That means what we think, it's already a reality in life that will happen. In that sense, if mindset is controlling our result, then let's take a closer look. What is controlling mindset? Actually, mindset have two parts. 50% is what we call values, and 50% is what we call belief system. Basically, values is what's important in a person's life. And let's look at a young person, a middle-aged person, and an old person. Basically, what is important to them is very, very different. When it comes to belief system, is what we choose to believe persistently all this while. Let's take a closer look when it comes to health. What is actually happening here? Okay. Now, first question to ask when it comes to belief is, what is health? And to many people, health has many different definitions depending on which stage they are in their life. To some people, health is able to eat whatever I want, and to some, health is able to walk. To some, health is able to run. And to some people, health is about fitness. And to some people, health is having energy to do whatever I want. And to some people, health is not having to take medicine anymore. And for some, health is no sick, no pain. For us, over here in the center, our definition is health is getting younger and younger biologically every day. That's the key. For a center, health is getting younger and younger biologically every day. Now, the next question we have to ask ourselves is, if health is all about getting younger and younger every day, then would you want it? Now, the key here is everybody have a thought and they decided yes. The answer is a yes. If health is all about getting younger and younger, I will want to do so. If that is the case, then let's take a closer look. How do we go about doing it? Very important fact about life is today. Today. Alright, let me go in, okay? Today, basically whatever we eat, can we guarantee what goes in, that what the body do not need will 100% actually comes out? The key is it will not 100% come out. If it doesn't 100% come out, then where does it stay in our human body? Basically, it stays in this place called the colon. Now, in our colon system, this is right in the center of the body. When all the stuff toxic that doesn't come out, where does it stay? It starts to stay in our colon. And in this colon system, basically when it starts to accumulate, it has no muscle, it has no bones. Basically, when it accumulates, it becomes very heavy. And when it's heavy, it is not able to sustain, the whole thing will drop. When it drop here for men, you will just see a tummy. But for women, even though they are very shapely, but you will see little Snoopy tummy right at the bottom of the abdomen. Basically, it's because of the ovary and the womb here. Now, as this is right in the center of the body, it was linked with blood vessels. Two places like our heart, our liver, our lungs, and our kidney area. Of course, these are not exact location. However, it is for illustration purposes. The key is this: when the toxic comes out from all this colon and going to all this department, individual department will be affected. Now here comes, our cell have this thing called programmed self-death. By the time it comes when the cell don't die, basically it's mutated, then it becomes cancer cell. It will be having an issue. So basically all cells die, the new cells will replace. The old one die, the new one will replace. However, when the toxic come up from all these areas to affect, it created a situation where the old cells die, the new cells cannot replace on time. When that happens, all the function starts to drop. Whatever the body is supposed to be absorbing in terms of nutrients cannot absorb properly. Whatever is supposed to be detoxed cannot be detoxed properly. And thus the result happens here. Premature aging and deficiency with the body. Things like premature aging, hair loss, crow's feet, pigmentation, health deficiency, low sex drive, bad breath, body odor, eye deficiency, brain deficiency, acne, obesity, lack of energy. If today any one of us have 3 or 4 symptoms of the above, we are premature aging. We are having a situation in our body already. Now, having said that, let's take a closer look. We all know that our body actually comes from a system. System comes from organs. Organs come from tissue, and tissue come from cells. If we break down further, you will see molecules and then atoms. Okay. Now today, when we see a doctor and doctors say that we have some signs and symptoms and then tell us that we have a problem. So where does it show? Normally, basically it's showing right here where the body is. However, based on the entire chart above, you will realize that body is not the root of the problem, cell is. So how do we solve the root so that we can solve the problem? Basically, the key is very simple. All cells, the roots of all cells need 2 things. Okay, cells needs 2 things to function at maximum efficiency. The first is the supercellular whole food, nutrients for the cell. Second is cellular energy. Now, how do we go about doing it? Let's take a closer. For this, we will recommend ASENTAR. Okay, ASENTAR is actually a very, very powerful cell food. Now, why we recommend that? Very simple. Basically, it consists of 2 most powerful super cell food. Okay, the ingredients are all natural, plant-based, microalgae Hematococcus provalis, and a single cell green algae called Chlorella sorokiana. Basically, this is Hematococcus provalis extract, clinical name astaxanthin, red color for the nutrients, green color Chlorella sorokiana extract. This green stuff I've been taking for the past 17 years. Okay, now, like I said, ingredient itself with extensive clinical studies and certifications on both Hematococcus provalis and Chlorella sorokiana. Okay, this is the clinical study on astaxanthin, and this is the Chlorella sorokiana on lung cancer cell. This is on mice. On top of that, basically it is also under Singapore Health Science Authority classified as health supplements. Okay, it is classified as health supplements over here. Take a closer look under the name ASENTAR, Health Science HSA, Health Science Authority. And on top of that, other certifications of Singapore to certify it is safe and healthier choice for consumer. First certification under the PSB will be heavy metal free. Next is a healthier choice, and then next GMO free for the product itself. Okay, so this is a very, 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 very safe product for consumption when it comes to health supplements, and it is a cell food from Singapore. Okay, now what does it do? Feature number 1, it is a king of antioxidant. Features number 2, it is king of super cell food with highest amount of chlorophyll, minerals, and natural protein. And feature number 3, it is 100% all natural plant-based, suitable for vegetarian. Basically, ASENTAR has special molecular structure, can pass through human cells, directly remove oxidized free radicals in cells, enhance cells regeneration ability, maintain human body balance, and reduce the accumulation of senescent cells, protect cells and DNA health from the inside, out. Okay, Now, the efficacy number one. ASENTAR versus other products on antioxidant level. First of all, it is 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C, 3,000 times stronger than resveratrol, 800 times stronger than CoQ10, 560 times stronger than green tea catechin. It is also 500 times stronger than vitamin E, 75 times stronger than alpha-lipoic acid, 40 times stronger than beta-carotene, and 17 times stronger than grapeseed extract. Okay, grapeseed extracts. It is one of the most powerful antioxidants in the world at this point. On top of that, efficacy number two, ASENTAR versus others in cell energy level. Basically, Chlorella sorokana has a fastest growth rate than any other food crop known. In the right condition, it multiplies 4 times in less than 24 hours, now making it the highest in potent energy among other cell food. Now, what does it mean 4 times? It means 1:4, 4:16, 16:64. Imagine a woman going to give birth to 64 babies in 24 hours. The energy required is very, 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 very high. Okay. Now, on top of that, let's take a closer look. In summary, basically what ASENTAR can do is 1. Strengthen immune system response. 2. Balances nutrition for optimal health. 3. Detoxify heavy metal. 4. Detoxify radiation and chemotherapy. 5. Increases energy level and stamina. 6. It builds red blood cells. 7. Promotes faster healing. 8. Promotes body cleansing and weight loss. 9. Protect from aging health disparity. 10. Lower blood sugar and cholesterol. Number 11. Improve digestion. Furthermore, it relieves inflammation, effective for hormonal balance for people who are going through menopause, helps tissue growth and repair, increase white blood cell count, prevention of cardiovascular disease, increase skin elasticity, possible aid in prevention of macular degeneration, increase cognitive function, aid in prevention of cancer, aid in prevention of diabetes, and in prevention of neurodegenerative disease. This is part of what we call dementia. Okay. Having said that, what is more important besides on all this, it is very, very natural. Even children can take it. Take a closer look. These two girls is actually one of the daughters of our partner. Okay, what they do is they mix, open the capsule and mix the water, the powder into the water, and then take it in liquid format. And right in the center is actually my son. What he does is actually lick it like as if he's having a chocolate paste. Okay, it is very natural. If there are always drug element, if there is drug element in the product, babies will not love it. Children will not love it. Okay, try and make a children take medication. They will cry, they will kick, and they will refuse, and they will fight with you. But with ASENTAR, because it's so natural, even children loves it as if that they are taking chocolate. This is very, very important. Okay? Alright? Good. Now, with this, now that we know that the cells, we can give what it needs to work with maximum efficiency. So cells will provide better tissue. Tissue will form better organs. With organs, improve better system. And better system gives you a better body. In short, we are able to solve the roots and then we solve the problem. With this, let's move on. As studies have shown that human cells will change every 125 days, and for every 7 years, the whole body will become brand new. Except the bone marrow will take about 10 years. Okay. The key question here will be, what kind of ingredients are we feeding the body to rebuild itself for the next 7 years? That's the key. For this, we choose ASENTAR because ASENTAR health is getting younger and younger every day. All right. Please contact us at Facebook ASENTAR Affiliate Partners for more information, just to find out. No obligation. Try and find out as much information as you can on ASENTAR and what the cell food can help you. What ASENTAR can help you when it comes to rebuilding your body. With this, good night and see you guys at the top.